to pick. Team Liquid's turn to pick. Yeehaw!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Points away.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
OG's turn to pick.
Grimstroke.
OG's turn to ban.
Imba Spirit.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the European Close Qualifiers for ESL LA. OG and Team Liquid are fighting here to see who can really declare themselves as the king of Group B. Yes, Liquid has dropped some games, particularly Clarity, which is ironic because they have not beaten anyone else, but they are here to prove that OG is not as invincible seemed. With a win in the first game coming hot from a 2-0 against Alliance, let's see if Liquid can transform this OG matchup into a 2-0 as well, or the second game goes much more in OG's favor. Swordfish, I'll be your caster for today. Hey, join me once again to witness this real spectacle of Dota. It's Alchemy Elevated.
And how's it going?
How's it going, my man? So, how do you find the draft?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I mean, it's also a Team Liquid here, right? I've played that Pangolier both on Taiga and on Boxy and on Quick.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Wait a second. If there's a tie along group stage and playoffs, minor qualifier.
Team Liquid's
Additional best of one will be
turn to
played until the tie breaks. For other ties, the following is used. Head-to-head results between the tied teams, compare their wins versus the seed right above them, compare their wins versus the seed below them, coin toss. So the idea is that anything that decides, right, be able to go major minor, then they're gonna best of ones. But in the case, I think, for example, if you are...
OG's turn
I think if you're both top two, it's just a head-to-head. I do believe. I'm not sure, though, because for other ties, I don't know what that refers to. Assuming that's if you know difference. Oh, and then we would get to see OG versus Team Secret after all. All right, okay, that's exciting. That is exciting. What we know is that Team Liquid is, if they win this next game as well, they secure themselves a spot for sure, so that NIP would not be able to make it to that qualifier. So NIP would be fighting for the potential minor. Yeah, so we'll see how this turns out. I'm excited for this game. Honestly, we saw some really great Dota the first game. The Snapfire has been picked up by OG. We have seen them use the Void Spirit a lot. This time the Void Spirit gets died or banned, and it's Snapfire instead.
Yeah, we saw No-Tail play this once, I believe, the other day. I'm a little bit curious about this Ember Spirit. I was thinking that was probably the first game that they have been punished for first picking Thompson's hero in every single game. So I wonder if this is going to be a Sumail hero, and they'll, put Thompson's hero a little bit later on. Obviously, Sumail, very good Ember Spirit player in his own right. And that is something that I have seen Nigma do, for example, is when Miracle has kind of an off game because he's playing a very slow hero, a farm intensive hero, they tend to put him on a super aggressive hero to make up for it. And Sumail is one of those players, coming from mid lane who has heavy aggression built into his blood. And I think the Morphling was probably a little bit too farm intensive last game for the way it was going down.
I do agree. It would be interesting to see if play with the idea as a kind of a flex pick, because Sumail is also definitely no issues there. I would like to see a faster. I think that OG now realize that has to be a fast draft. Liquid likes and can play this. And we are seeing some interesting picks out of Liquid, honestly. Juggernaut, which is a pick against all for patches or so. Been one of the garbage tier style.
Yeah, but he got mega buffed in 724. He got, I believe, 4 base damage as well as some more movement speed. And the return of Battle Fury bodes well for Juggernaut every single time.
That's true, and that extra damage is actually massive. I thought that was usually I'm not excited with the damage increase. Jug had a real big issue lasting on a tower, which other melee cores didn't really. Garbage base. And you had a really nice BAT, so the whole advantage that you had with Jug was that you could hit faster and better, and your animation was fantastic, but just lacked damage, so they would just out-damage you every single time. Now, it's much more reliable. It's much more reliable to last it to get. Big fan of the new Juggernaut.
Yeah.
You also have the double lasso this game.
Yeah, double lasso. More stuff about Juggernaut. I mean, the return of Mask of Madness is also nice for him. Really, really good in the Omni Slash since it's based off your attack speed now. And then he's good against Snapfire. He's good against Ember Spirit. Nyx Assassin is the only one who's a little scary because if you are split pushing, you get caught out by the Invis hero, then you could be bursted before you can spin. But it looks like a pretty good Juggernaut game to me so far.
It's not the worst hero against Nyx, especially in Team Fury to start, and is reason you get that little bit of damage, right? Already saved by, and then you can just continue. It's not the hardest hero. I'd say there's other heroes like a much more hard counter than mostly for this, but I do like the pick for Slark though. They're gonna pick a Slark Sumail. It's still an aggressive hero, but it's not gonna be the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, I agree. It's pretty good against the Pangolier. It's obviously very good against the Bat Rider. One of the main reasons you pick it up, because otherwise it's hard for him to play the game, or a carry to play the game against Bat. I feel like mid one needs some sort of BKB piercing disable to help deal with this Juggernaut. So looking at the heroes that are remaining, we could again see the Beastmaster. We could see like an Axe potentially, classic hero against Jug.
Maybe. I wouldn't dislike that. I mean, honestly, mid one, I keep thinking, is that a mid one's pool? And I go, well, mid one's pool apparently is the whole Dota roster. So yeah, we could see that. The Axe against the Battery though could get over,
10
right?
seconds remaining.
Very strong hero. Sticky Napalm Firefly. If you can run him 5, considering the Pangolier and Batter are kind of flex pick position.
Yeah, it's true. Trying to think what else. I mean, Troll seems reasonably good.
Troll, but they need offlaner, no?
No, it's true.
Turn to pick.
Offlane Ember Spirit, one of mid one's best heroes.
Turn to pick.
Okay, Omnate. Yeah, that's fine too. Team Liquid immediately picks, huh? Razor. Oh, that is old Liquid Classic, they used to love this hero. Love this hero.
Koikpa, one of his best heroes as well, gives them a strong matchup. Once again against Thompson, they can even flex. They have the tools to essentially mix up their lanes to make OG's laning stage really difficult here.
I think they've acknowledged that this is the way. This is the way to win your games. Cancel Thompson a bit, force them to kind of recover. They're playing a fast game as well. I would even dare say this is a faster game than last time. They're not fast at pushing, but they're definitely, fast heroes with Razor, Pangolier. They come online immediately.
Yeah, you throw in the sustain from Juggernaut from the healing ward, and you can just hit a timing where you can run at buildings. And Slark is a strong hero with a couple of items, but before that, he doesn't contribute a whole lot.
True. He's very timing dependent on the Fusel Blade and even BKB, I would say, this game. And then you could actually kind of fight. Because even against a Razor, in the early, when you have the Fusel Blade, since you need to get in steal Essence, depending on how you play it, Razor does have the upper hand. The one thing that OG does have going for them is that they do have a really hard counter to Juggernaut with that Guardian Angel. Omnislash comes out. If you reserve the Guardian Angel, if